Welcome back. This is Q the Rhino, the Dark Star, coming to you live.
I am calling out your name. You are the one and only. You and I are the same. We are history as she shapes herself. She is shining bright. No man, no woman on the shelf. We are fascinated by this blessing. We have approached her, guessing if it is our turn to step to the plate, to open up the door, to rise once more, to burst and crack the nut of the sea before we bleed to death. As humanity takes a deep breath, she wonders whether or not her eyes will open wide, only to be drowned by the unconditioning sound of lies if they rain down, crimes as they paint the sound. Was her only reply. One tear, dry in one dying eye. Nature and humanity are forever twisted. We have listed all the crimes, but we have never shed these lines without fears next to tears of joy. For in little girls and in little boys, there is still the presence of this shining sun. Only one. We must dance under African skies. Never fearing to open those eyes. She shouts as her cloud bursts, the rain drops down. I hear her as it touches ground zero, blasting off to the sun. We can see her again as one. The Gaia is on fire. I hear her twisting in the wind. Rumble with me, blow with me again. Save my soul, for she and I are entwined.
Happy days, happy days.
Blow, blow. There is no time left to know.
Only now.
Only now. How will you go? What seeds have we sown? And if not us, who will bring it on?
Dance naked under palm trees.
So for all my family out there from around the world, welcome home. This is Q the Rhino, the Dark Star, coming to you live from the island of your dreams with a bit of Sunday service for you. For those of you who don't know, we're gonna get you started. From place to place, we decided this was the space we resided. We left our homes, our habitats to come here and to share a little bit of that. So let's see what we got. We're gonna give ourselves a bit of juice here, a little boost. Can y'all hear me out there?
Welcome home. All of you who've traveled so far and so long. I see you brought your cosmic selves tonight. Welcome. Yeah, you know, we're here. Said we'd meet up. Said you wouldn't remember until you did. But you remember, don't you?
I know you do.
All part of the cosmic plan. Finally finding ourselves here at hand. In the right time, at the right place.
Right here, right now, on a Sunday afternoon.
We've been sketching out this corner of the galaxy for quite some time now.
A bit of music, a bit of light, a bit of love.
And now we're here.
Here to welcome you back. Some of this music
One of the finest times in our lives
is going to reach your soul today.
has ever known. Yeah, you remember this one. This is why we finally came home.
So welcome home. We're going to take you on a bit of a journey today. All my bohemian zygotes.
Wow, it's like the interplanetary galactic Olympiad. All this year, all the bohemian zygotes hatching at the same time, understanding that this lifeline has been linked to their eternal divine. It is a path, a chosen voyage, a destination. The journey is all within. And as it unwinds, we start to climb.
Let's go.
Recognizing flight is our natural state of transportation.
You know,
We were born and birthed through light years of imagination.
sometimes
And together, we have come to fulfill this time.
Sometimes you don't know how you're gonna make it through the week. You don't know how you're gonna make it through the day. It just feels like, I don't even know. But you rise up anyway. You decide to shine.
You know what's been prophesied.
You know what's been realized.
You feel the energy you have realized.
Right here on the White Isle
On the white isle,
in Ibiza.
as Vedra spins her.
As Vedra spins that electromagnetic dial. And the world goes wild. We smile.
And spread love every day the way it was meant to be.
The way it should be.
Set free
The way we are.
and
One. So those of you who have come to be one today, we who have spread this Sunday, this
one believer.
winter, summer Sunday,
Star's edge
you
of the
are one
galaxy
believer.
twisted out of control.
And we are speaking to you today.
All in the palm of our mind.
As the world twists out of control and shows you 10 to 20
Beautiful
fold,
thing to find.
we must be the
Universe
believers.
away from the light years mind. We find we are third eye blind.
You look, you question, you ask, and all you find
It's time to arise and feel we have returned. And this time
they
they'll
know it's for real. They've been feeding us confusion in this illusion, giving us delusion so that we can lose our place, our time, our mind.
That's right. I see you out there.
But I see
can
you.
feel you.
I feel
Working in those
you
offices, watching them
struggling and striving.
Working in those factories, watching them poison those babies. Working in those airports, watching them send
Spraying
out
the
those
sky.
airplanes. And those miners spraying the
Spraying
sky.
the lives.
I see you, I can feel you, and I know you have eyes.
Can't you see this too?
You work right next to them in March orders when you're told
You've been listening to all the stories about where this earth is going.
That is not your original.
And where is your place in it?
Did you know?
Did you know that you are stars?
We have come to release you. You no longer need to fight their cause. You no longer need to hear their laws. You no longer need to breathe that air. It's time. Together, we can clear this air.
And today we will clear this air just for a moment. The illusion has been spread around you. What is and what is not? You've got to find that vision for yourself. So for all my believers, today we will rise and shine.
Anomaly has come to open your eyes.
One more time. For all my believers, for all those conceivers of dreams who recognize life is more than what it seems, you, the believers. Yes.
Those who've been waiting for so long.
Yes, you, the believers. This is our song.
Yes, you, the believers. This is your song. You knew it wouldn't go all the way through the way they tried to make you believe their
Hollywood movies
about how life
with
really
their
is in the now.
reality actors playing their perverted
This
parts.
is how. One to one, hand to hand, woman to man, man to child, child to mother, sister to brother, brother to lover.
Welcome back, believers.
We are the believers,
Welcome home.
and together we will reconstruct our dreams.
This is Sunday service.
We are more than what we see.
We got a bit of rise and shine with you on this Sunday service. We got help from our friends around the world, all those boys, all those girls, to come to bring a message of love today, a message of hope, something that is outside the reach and the breadth of the scope of what you may have been used to. I don't know what you're used to, but I got to give you something more today. I found my friends out there. I found my love out there. I found my heart out there. Because it was inside first. And so today, we're going to put it inside you, my family. Let's go.
Stay here with me. Stay here free. But our souls will collide and dance in the light. But lose control. So let's just enjoy. Let's lose control. I feel a shiver down my spine. I feel like coming out to space, and I think I'm going to crazy. My love is I want to see you're all with me in reality.
Sometimes it seems like a dream, doesn't it? The reality we've been given lately. But today, we're going to take a step deeper. We're going to look into what's been making it up, what's been bringing us there, giving us those ideas about the dream we live in. ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, we decide where it begins and when it ends. So let's take a moment to give thanks and blessings and gratitude for the week we've just had that allowed us to survive one more time, one more moment. Give thanks. I'd like to give some serious thanks this week to first of all, our staff and crew right here. Got it stuck in the throat. There it is. Our friends and family, our staff and crew, the people who make all this possible. Who was good to you this week? Who helped you make it through this week? Give them a call. Say, hey, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate what you did for me because this week was kind of rough. I may not have made it through. If it was not for you, that's the power you have. It's time to share that with everyone you know. Let's go. This week brought us benefits and losses. There were some amazing things. I watched a beautiful documentary by Attenborough about the world in which we live in and ecologically how much time he thinks we have left and what our solutions may be. What are the solutions for our ecology, for our eco-lifestyle, not our economic one? Because when you think about it, we don't live in an economy, do we? We live in an ecology. We live in communities. These are the communities that are going to foster the growth that brings the plush presence to our life. That is paradise. It was once here. We're going to bring it back. That time when you had the memory, that thought, that dream, that one that brought you together, that thing that drove you down the upstream. You know what I mean? When you were like ready to spawn, when the light of the dawn inspired you to do and change things inside of you, to rearrange things, the time swings. No one knows what's going on inside you but you. But until you do, who can? No one. That's true. Recognize that strength and weakness sometimes they change places and faces. They sometimes rearrange the spaces inside minds that see us. They want to be us, but we have to believe in us. Trust that this is one thing that mankind has. We have to give back the thing that blindly we have taken from the earth. You know, that birth thing, that L-O-V-E. So what have we, as a nation, as humanity, a one lone person in all of this present sanity, this mass of cells floating around this thing, the body, but we are just a small percentage of we fly. Inspiration is something that sky and earth both hold, because dreams cannot be made manifest until we do more than what it seems. The earth right now without us would be fine. if we could bring things back to the wilderness line. Either we take the vaccines and extinguish ourselves, or we decide to plant a vegan food on our shelf. The choice is ours. Which one you decide, it'll be up to you when the time comes. No one will deride your decision, but I'm sure how you're living has something to do with it. Would you like to see more green pastures and wild ways, or this apocalyptic view they're sending us nowadays? I don't think that you want to get on the bandwagon where our whole humanity is dragging behind. Find ourselves we must, if we can only trust the vision inside us that lives with passion, not lust, that decides that community is better than profanity. We need to help humanity. Is it time now? Is the clock ticking? Are we getting younger? Is this thing sickening? Or are we on our way to prosper towards more brighter, positive days? Only we can decide. Only we have the power to take that stride. You, me, us. Is there trust? Is there? Is there love? Can there be some? Where to run if we destroy the planet under our sun? You think Mars is a better place? Well, right now, this is what we have, what we call space of home. A place to roam that has oxygen now. If we can only recognize that sharing a different meal on the table could make us able to survive for thousands more years as the family gets together. We shed tears of joy when we recognize that there is an answer for us. We don't have to destroy more lives to become positively blessed. It's something, a decision that can be made. We can take this huge weight off our chest. Now, right now, we have the time. A choice, a positive way to change the humankind's mind. A simple thing, a dietary reconstruction can give us a planetary resurrection. If we can only stave this insurrection of confusion, this delusion that the greater mind is pushing on us, because they do not trust that we can find a solution. So they push you to confusion every day on a daily basis. I see one more thing, ISIS coming through the screen like ice cream, melting down in big fat lies, dripping on your home street carpet. So you can see exactly what the government has become, a muppet of corporations who are selling you sin. They are selling you disease so only they can win. In a win-lose, they get all your money and you get the blues, but not the type that make you sing. Can we not see what this capitalism has brought to us, this thing? I thought we were living in a society, a community, and now we're left with an economy. But your economy doesn't breathe like you do. Your economy don't care about your kids' food. Ain't that true? Haven't you seen? The economy is only interested in getting more greed. So now we've got to make a decision, a choice. We've got to use this one grand humanistic voice and spread a bit of love and positivity from sea to shining sea. Once they came up with the verses, they taught us these things, they learned us. we would sing them as nursery rhymes to find out the ways of the times. We need to devise new lines for our children to repeat in their minds. Songs of joy and glee that bring back humanity. What do we represent? Who do we want to be? Is it possible that we can change our trajectory? And as the arrow flies through universal skies, we land in the now with open eyes, open eyes, open eyes, open eyes. This is Q Rhino, the Dark Star, coming to you live with a bit of Sunday service for you. Ibiza Live Radio's in the house. Miss Luna giving us love in the house. Mars in the house. Space Funk in the house. We got the house in the house, really. So we're coming to your house to give you this beautiful line of love today. A bit of Sunday service so your mind can float a bit and maybe even sway towards the choices we need to make for humanity's sake. For the feeling we need to feel so we can know our choices are real. For decisions that need to come for us to remain as one. That's right, to remain as one. One. They say the sun is gonna set without you. Whether or not you figure this out. She said the world will get dressed without you, my man. It doesn't even matter if your ass comes out. But if you did, what could you share? Just think in the last year, the people you have met and the books maybe you have read that have changed your life for the better instead of for the worse. That one person that sort of made your day and sent you in a different way. That one smile that changed your heart and your vibration for such a long while. That one feeling that sent you reeling that afternoon with smiles that rang around so far you couldn't stop telling the song of what had happened to you all day long. You need to be that for someone like they were that for you. I need to be that for you like you were that for me. And I learned your inspiration is the thing that set me free so that I could be released and show you how we really can be. And that's free. We need to be free from our stinking thinking. We need to be free. We've been given an agenda to consider. Every night, the nightly news takes us some new place, but we wonder where they're going. I hope you know they know where they're going. You've just got to make sure that when they arrive, you're not on that bus. You've already given yourself to trust humanity. You have taken a new choice and a new way. You might have even started to plant your garden today. But I tell you this, do not be remiss. This garden is in your mind. And as we plant today's seeds, I hope that you will find the positivity that grows when a seed is given kind light and love, when it's watered properly and truly taken care of. Can you feel it? 2020 has proven to be something special for all of us. And this Sunday service is just about a bit of soothe, a bit of calm, a bit of trust. Just gonna kick back with some sweet vibes and just talk a bit about this thing that might have been missing. Right now there's a bit of a panic going on because we don't know where to go. People are like, yo, bro, I'm so lost. My business is closing down. They ain't even got flights coming to my town. I used to be a DJ. Now, there's no DJing going on. I'm trying to live stream, but who pays for that? Who's coming to my shop right now if there's a lockdown? Who's walking past my store right now if they can't go out at the right time? We're gonna have to recognize that we together are gonna have to find the new way and the through way of whatever it is we're going through right now. It's the first time in history for us that this thing is happening on this scale, on this level. 100 years ago, there was a pandemic, but we were not around then, and we could not relate to it. It didn't have social media. It did not have live stream or internet play, but right now, we gotta find a way to make our way in a new school way. If not, we will be left behind as technology moves on, as work becomes play and we try to sing a new song. They say re-education for the English is what the artist should do. And artists are looking around saying like, yo, my man, are you crazy? You think that's true? You think after 20 years of working at something and becoming that thing that made you dance or made you sing, that all of a sudden I could just retrain and tomorrow be something else? Maybe it's time to be all of those things. So instead of supplanting that thing, you may just slide it onto the shelf and then find a way to make your way in the middle of that way. How will you bring yourself back? We got to get together and talk about that. As community groups start to come together and try and find solutions for this, please come together with your brothers and sisters. Ask difficult questions, because if not, you will not get through this. But if we can find solutions together, we will be able to weather whatever storm comes on, regardless of presidential candidate or whatever's going on. We need to do this right now. We need to be a little long of that fight now. I think I see what was right now. Sometimes I don't know how to find my way to the fight now. Looks like they're gonna bring it to me. I don't tell myself about the way to survive today, but it's changing in every kind of way. I gotta do it right now, 'cause everything's crumbling at the feet below me right now. Can somebody show me right now? Anybody know about right now? Those books about the past, they don't last for the right now. I mean, I read about all my history telling me about the past. That shit just ain't working right now, baby. It don't last for the right now. You can't read me about no industrial revolution, 'cause it don't make a motherfucking good goddamn in this confusion right now. I don't need to know about my old school churches and how they had an inquisition. Right now, I need to know my position.
What is my station? What is my financial relation right now? How will I pay the rent right now? Right now. I don't need to hear about the past. I need to hear about right now. So right now we're going to give you that. As we started, the question was, what do we need to do? It's true. You need to dance. That's right. You need to dance. Not like it's your last dance, because it might be your last dance. But you need to dance naked under palm trees and find out when the leaves blow, what they do where they take yo, how they feel where the heart goes when you set that thing free. Come on, come with me. We about to set it free. Okay, so right here, this exercise is one that's gonna loosen up your brain and your thighs, and it's gonna put your backbone back in shape. So I want y'all to recognize there's no escape. You got the heartbeats pumping through the lines and brain cells going through that mind. So connect the two, you know what to do. Just get the backbone in it, yo, do you. That would be the advice I would always be giving. My girl Mila would be like, yo, my brother, how you living? I said, I'm living true. She said, oh yeah? Well, my brother, keep doing it. Stay strong and do you. I said, what you mean by that? She said, well, you always worry about how everybody else is doing. But before you do that, if you want to keep it true, you need to do you. Do you means take care of your mind, my brother. That's right, your sisters come second to your mind, my brother. Get it right now in real time, my brother. Do you. If you can't recognize how that is, sometimes that's meditation, that's life in square biz. Get up early, clear your mind, and do you. Because only after you are done will you recognize this shining sun, this true thing that only begins when it comes through you. And if you don't think that shit is true, try and start a day without doing you, and halfway through, you know, you recognize it's time. Ain't that true? So you're gonna do you, you're gonna be true. You know that it is the thing that you need to do. Be loud, spread that super vibe, recognize that you know I am alive. I'm gonna do me too, so later I can do you, and you will feel it pumping, moving, coming through. And when you feel it loud, you will just recognize everything I gave to you just came right through. I recommend you. I say you keep it true. Don't let nobody sacrifice your mind for something that you can do for you. Be true. Remember, you have to get all of what it is to be so true. You've got to do just you. We just take our time and recognize it's fine when the system presses down on body and mind. Don't let them press you down. Don't release no sound until you got yourself backed up with your mind. Do you? That's true. The only one in here that matters is you. Cause once you do you, you will be so true. Everyone else in the room will say it too. still you. This is Sunday Service with Q, Q-Torano the Dark Star, coming to you live. A little bit of sweet Sunday service from the island of your dreams. Big love from Be The Live Radio. We're coming out smooth this Sunday because the day Sunday is so smooth. How you feeling? Sweetness, she came with a darkness. Came out to see just a bit of this. I said, you know I came to play. Don't think that I'm not with her. She came to get that quick stuff. I don't think I even know her name. She said it's so sweet. It's like a chocolate treat. It gets real tasty when you whistle in time. The system just turned on. The shower came on. I said, girl, come on, I gotta get out of here. We ain't got no much time. She said, it's mine. I opened the door and the foam just eased outside. She grabbed a towel and stepped down. I said, have a seat, girl. I'm gonna show you how you do it in my town. Can you hear that? Oh, we do it different up in here. Listen to this. A bit of Sunday sessions for that ass. Some sweetness, a little sweet podcast. A bit of Sunday sun for that sense. In the era and the time of the lie, trust has become something you can no longer deny, has a feeling attached to it. Your bullshit meter is so tight right now, man, they couldn't even snatch with it. It's like you pull it back and just saw like a slingshot bow, straight to the heart of the shit. I know you know when they ain't telling you the truth. You can see it, you don't need proof. You can feel it. And then that video spins back and you just look into their eyes and say, oh, see that? The world is now full of it. Politicians there giving it, handing it out like donuts, no coffee, just crack. So when you see it, recognize it, don't believe it. Get that feeling and go with your gut. For all of you who've been hearing it, so sick of it, look, I'm gonna tell you what. We're coming to the time, very shortly, as you see, Baulangwampal, you know. And our community is what's left to be built strong. So I put out the call for all of those around the world who recognize that big city life you was looking for may not be the answer. That eggshell life stacked on top of one another. You said it and sought it out, but it may not be the answer. There may be another answer in greener pastures. There may be another answer in your own backyard or on your rooftop. Or maybe a centralized place where food is grown in your city and everyone comes there collectively to learn about the process. The way we think and do school may need to be rethunk and retooled. Right now, what are we teaching? Is it allowing our children to be reaching the greatest versions of themselves? Self. Let us decide in foresight, not hindsight, how this world will survive. We have the power to choose, each one given that, no way to lose, when we take it in our own stride. Right now, life is pressed up next to us so sweetly that we can feel it like a warm blanket or a moist towel on our faces. Fortunately, we've been allowed to still be here to see how humanity embraces the change. The change is no longer coming, the change is here, my friends, my family. You don't have to worry about global warming. It's just climate change. It's like change. It's like change the sheets, change the diapers, change the day. How will we change with it? How will we find our way? On these Sunday services, I ask these questions so that you can go back home and think about how you will change your own way. What is your lifestyle? Is your lifestyle one that is sustainable for you, for your neighbors, for our community, for us as a global family? What is your lifestyle? Do your children play openly with the neighbors, regardless of race, color, creed, or religious disposition? Are you finding out that the one human family is one race, regardless of color, sexuality, or religion? We are still one. And as one, we find that you have to reconnect sometimes. Reconnection is totally necessary. And when we do this, we reconnect, we find our way, and bring our communities back to a place in which we'd like them to stay. This is the way that only we can pave, one by one, humanity, no longer slaves. So are you ready to change with the climate? Are you ready to change with the sun? Are you ready to change as humanity is changing from something negative to a more positive one? I think you're ready. Let's go. They're no longer waiting for us. It will happen with or without you. The question is, how can we aid it coming on a little quicker? Just in our own backyard. Something a little sooner to help the stress that's going on just in our own backyard. some of you, your backyard is doing fine, and you don't really have a problem with that. Who can you reach out to help? For those of you who need help, who may not be letting anyone know because you're a bit embarrassed. You don't want to be caught out asking for help. Maybe it's time. You might recognize there are things that you have that you can share with your neighbors that they actually really need in exchange for what it is that you need. And there we are again, back to being community. Back to recognizing there is a reason for this time, and it's to bring us together. So let's do that. This is Keto Reno, the Dark Star. This is Sunday service. Super sweet this week. Kind of chill. Just to drive a little bit of love home and let you know you're not alone. No matter where you are. Sometimes you may not feel like getting up. Sometimes you may not feel like getting out there. But showing up, man, that's half the battle. If you can just do that, who knows what greatness might come of it. What awesomeness might come of it. I'd like to thank our fans out around the world. In Italy, big shout out to Italy. Thank you for spreading the love and the knowledge. Last week's Sunday service went to Germany, Italy, the United States. This week it's going to Denmark, China, Japan. We're gonna hit all the places that need that love because we need it. I thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to let you listen to a little bit of something positive. Y'all ready? It's not all bad. Actually, it's quite good. Because before this time, we didn't recognize what was really going on. And now we know a bit more. We can do a bit more. We can write and rewrite our own life song. And that's what we're up to right now. We're on the verge of rewriting humanity's history. Why do you think you got such good tickets? It's 2020. Got the best seats in the house. It's time for us to do something with that. Imagine you were leaving a time capsule for humanity, and all you could put inside were the most important things of the time that you lived in. What would you put inside? Would it be a cheeseburger? Would it be a phone? Would it be a photograph? Would it be a flower? What would last the test of time? A poem? A song? A table? We are gathering and collecting memories in our lives. Make them ones that we can share for an eternity. As we review our lives, we're only going to look back and see those memories strung together like popcorn on an outdoor line. And we will remember the things that touched us the most, the things that caused us to recognize and realize we are so similar in all of our humanity. We all bleed the same. We all feel the same. Hurt, love, joy. That's what we have to share. Those are our memories. Let's take responsibility for them in this next week coming up as we move in to one more week of possibility of pushing our world in a direction that we really want to go. So as we sign out, last few moments of the Sunday vibe. I really appreciate the time, and I want you to do the same. Take some time to appreciate that person that really helped you this week. Send them a text. Be like, hey, thank you so much. You know that friend, the one you haven't called in a real long ass time that you actually would love to say hi to? I think this week, you gotta give them a call. That's right. And for those of you who still have your mother and your father around, please give them a little, hey mom, hey pop, what's up? Miss you, haven't talked to you in a while. I just called to hear you smile. And in the modern day, you can. So go ahead and do that. And you know that story, the one that just made you laugh so hard that you almost broke yourself this week? Tell that one. Tell that story. As opposed to all the other stories you could tell this week. Find the one that makes you feel the best, the brightest, the most amazing, and share that. Be the change you want to see in this world. Once again, a shout out to Miss Luna, giving us mad love, and Ibiza Live Radio. All the family around the world who listen to Ibiza Live Radio, whether you're in the car or you're on 103.7 in Ibiza and Formentera, checking it out. It don't matter where you catch it. You can catch it on IGTV if you want to, baby. But we give you love. That's right. Straight from the core, straight from Esvedra. This is that real shit. I don't know what else you're getting, but you need to get some of this. We get adamant about it because we out here trying to do it. And as they say, do or do not, there is no try. We doing it. And it ain't bragging if you done did it, and we done did it. And help us continue to do it. We will see you next Sunday. Rain or shine, each time. Same love station, same love vibration. However you got it the last time, you might be able to get it this time. I think next week you might even be live on YouTube, and we can figure out how to make the damn plug stay in. You know how it goes. We new at this shit, but we about to take it to the next level. It's Cuterano the Dark Star, signing out. Straight from the island of your dreams, baby. Big love. I'd like to thank everybody who came out and checked this out. Please, if you like it, share with your friends. Listen to it in your car. Chill with the vibe. Rock it. Peace. From station to station and nation to nation, we out. Well. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank everyone. It's a wrap.